Hello everyone, how you guys doing? This is Banto Queen. It's been a long time. So today I wanted to talk about postpartum depression. And recently I've come across a lot of uh, video that really break my heart. And once again actually starts kind of like questioning and trying to understand what is actually the causes. Obviously, we know like everything that affect humans, there can only be one cause because obviously we are all very different. Yet, even though we are very different, you find many women who are dealing with postpartum depression. So it was important for me to actually look in the West, look outside the West, and try to understand because uh, for what I know, I never really, until I came to Europe, I never heard about a woman that just had a baby who is withdrawn and sad and crying. I never really heard that. And I saw a lot of women having babies around me. I never really saw a woman who was sad. Maybe they were good in hiding it. I don't know. But to be honest, I've never heard it or even actually saw somebody who had just had a baby being sad. And you have to understand that back home, a woman who just had a baby that never alone, for like a whole month at least, they will be surrounded by the family members helping them. So it will be easy to notice that somebody is not well because they're not isolated. They're in the community with everybody else looking after them. So, I mean, it would be easier to notice that something is wrong. That's what I'm saying, that I never actually heard of it until I came to Europe and I started actually getting to the age where actually I was interested in those things. So if you look at the official cause of postpartum depression, there's three main one that are talking about the genes. When it comes to gene, I can't really go there because it is something that I have studied, I've looked into closely, and it's also quite difficult to actually talk about it. The another reason that they're talking about is hormone change. And I feel like when it comes to hormone change, the change in hormone level, women experience hormone changes 4 times in the month, constantly until you reach the menopause. For the whole time that you start, from the moment you start your period to the moment you you are menopaused, you experience hormone changes 4 times in the month. Although we know that everybody will easily tell you that women mood changes, but it never lasts that long. But then again, you have the menstrual cycle is only 4 weeks. So okay, maybe that even if it changes, it will not be that noticeable because it's not going to be last in the long run. And on the other hand, it's not every woman who actually exhibit changes in the mood like that are very obvious during the months. And then the third reason that are talking about low level of thyroid hormones. That also I did not look at it closely, but I feel like, why is it that two women who will have babies, one will be completely fine and another one will experience postpartum depression? And it seems that the numbers of women who are suffering from postpartum depression is only rising. So why is that discrepancy when it comes to that? I really want to understand. So I try to look into different things. This is only my opinions. Okay, like I said earlier, back home when a woman had a baby, from the moment you come from the hospital, whether you have the baby in the house, you're surrounded by people. And when you're not only surrounded by people, you're surrounded by people who will look after you, people who will make sure that you're fine. So, like the first days, they will wake you up early. There will be a big pot of filled with water, but also with all type of plants who stay permanently on fire. The fire on that pot has to burn permanently. It should never go off. It should constantly burn. So they'll only be adding more water, and the woman at first will be massaging her. So we want to wake you up in the morning, you lay down on that bed, and they'll massage your body everywhere. After a few days, when they massage your belly, and you feel like the excess blood is almost like everything has come out, then they will start kind of like flushing you with hot water. So you'll be sitting on that bamboo bed, and they will be flushing you with hot water, where you have to be turning and all those things for the whole body. So we see that in just a matter of few days, your skin will change, everything will change. Your skin will become so beautiful, so shiny, so bright. And also another thing is that people will be cooking for you for the whole month. So you're not allowed to do anything for a whole month. You're not allowed to cook. You're not allowed to do anything. Even looking after the baby, normally somebody else will be looking after the baby for you. Obviously, where you are, somebody will bath your baby, sitting where you are. So you'll be seeing what is going on. You can participate, or you can actually say, no, I don't do it like that, do it like this. But you'll be seeing it, but you wouldn't have to do it if you don't want to. So normally you're not even encouraged to do it. You are encouraged to just sit, relax. People will help you with your baby clothes, even your own clothes, to wash them and all those things, sort them out. So during the day, even when your parents are not in, because generally the woman will go to her own parents after she had the baby. If the mom is not alive anymore, she might go to her auntie or something like that. So if the person, your mom or your auntie, is not in during the day, but before leaving during the day, they will leave food for you that you will eat during the day when no one is in. And then even there, people will be coming every single day to bring you more food. So all that goes on for 1 whole month, where actually you are able, I feel like by doing this, it really help you to kind of like really gather yourself mentally and physically to, you have time to rest, you have time to sleep, you don't have all this pressure where you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do that. So personally, I feel like a lot of all those depression, although genes are important, hormone changes too, and the low level of thyroid hormone, all that might be true. But why is it that women who are affected by postpartum depression, most of them are in the West? What is it that? So me having experience, having seen how things happen back home and seeing how things happen here, I was always shocked about the way that a woman who just had a baby is treated here in the West. So let's go on that. I say expectation. Yeah, expectation. For me, expectation can contribute in causing somebody to be overwhelmed to the extent that they can be depressed. So why am I talking about expectation? First of all, you just had a baby. So you had a baby. When you were pregnant, even before getting pregnant, people were telling you about it. Everything is just beautiful. They will tell you about all those good things, all those nice things you will say when you become a mom. Not everybody will react the same. I hear a lot of people telling me that they cried when they saw the baby for the first time. Me, I never cried when I saw any of my child. You see what I mean? So maybe by looking at these babies, things are not as they expected. Maybe how they feel, the feeling towards that baby is not what the father will be. Because people also talk about it, the fact that they did not get that love that everybody was talking about when they first look at the baby. The love came later, but straight away when they first look at the baby, it was not love. Some of the people were confused. Some women couldn't believe that they became a mother, and they have to keep on looking at their baby, touching their baby, to actually realize that yes, I'm a mother now. I have to look after a whole human being. So those are expectations I'm talking about. I'm sure there's more, but I cannot go on and on because the video will be too long. Pressure. What is the pressure? The pressure is that as women, as mother, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Before even anybody else put pressure on us, we put pressure on ourselves. We feel like no matter how you feel, because first of all, in the day-to-day life in the West here, you have to do everything yourself. You have to do everything, whether you're sick, whether you're not feeling well. You see, you have to cater for your kids. If you have older kids, you still have to take care of people who are around you. So you just had a baby, you're not feeling completely fine. You're not feeling, your body is all over the place. You're not feeling right, but you put that pressure on yourself. Like, you still have to do these things. You have to do these things. If you're not doing those things, you feel like you are not good enough. Or if you're not doing those things as good as you used to do it before, you feel like you're not good Another one is a lack of real care and support. Yes, I feel that's something that really shocked me, because like a woman had a baby, just go home, you go home, and you have to pick up everything from where you left it. There's no support. Family is not only around you to support you, to be with you, to help you with the baby, so that at least you can have some sleep. So between you being tired, between you being all those things, it can be a lot. Another one I say, a need, what is it? Need